Drake is back in the headlines in all the wrong ways. This time, he's been named in a new federal class action lawsuit alongside streamer Adin Ross. The main allegation? That money was used from an online gambling site to boost music streams.
It's a loophole that they're trying to exploit in order to operate illegal online casino gambling, like slot machines, craps, roulettes. They're not regulated by the state. They're not expressly allowed by any governmental jurisdiction, and it's flat out plain illegal. But
niggas got into some bullshit, man.
Kick streamer Adin Ross and rapper Drake have been hit with another lawsuit over their involvement in promoting online gambling platform Stake. Plaintiffs LaShawna Ridley and Tiffany Hines filed the suit in a Virginia court on Wednesday, December 31st, alleging that both Drake and Ross had misled users by purporting to gamble with their own funds, which the plaintiffs' claims were actually provided to them by Stake. The two have engaged in live-stream gambling, wagering large sums of money that was provided surreptitiously by Stake. The suit reads, in other words, though Drake and Ross purported to be gambling with their own Stake cash, it was in fact provided to them by the house.
But who was thinking that Drake was using? I mean, okay, they lied. Drake did lie. Drake did say on account how many times he was using his own money. The whole commercials where he's saying he's using his own money. So that within itself is you're lying to the people. Okay, cool. But it gets deeper though.
Well, I don't come into this from the world of hip hop or from music. My interest in this subject stems from the fact that I'm a gambling industry attorney. I work with companies that operate sports betting, fantasy sports, and I focus on stuff like casinos, horse racing, prediction markets, and I take an interest in sweepstakes casinos, which is what Stake.us is. Stake.us is a crypto sweepstakes casino, which pretends to be a promotional sweepstakes, like they're giving away something in order to promote their product, like they're McDonald's or Burger King, but in reality, it's a workaround.
Additionally, Ridley and Hines accused Ross, Drake, and a third defendant, George Nguyen, of using Stake's tipping system to move large amounts of money between themselves. They claim Nguyen served as a facilitator or broker in the alleged scheme, accused him of converting Stake-based cryptocurrency to cash, interfacing with bot vendors, supervising coordinated amplification strategies, and integrating paid clipping campaigns.
It's a loophole that they're trying to exploit in order to operate illegal online casino gambling, like slot machines, craps, roulettes. They're not regulated by the state. They're not expressly allowed by any governmental jurisdiction, and it's flat out plain illegal, but they pretend that they're operating a sweepstakes promotion when in reality, it tries to mask the fact that it really is an illegal online casino. And that's sort of where I come at it from that vantage point.
The plaintiffs notably claimed that Drake and Ross used a public $100,000 tip to fund a botting system of artificial accounts to create fraudulent streams of Drake's music and fabricate popularity, disparage competitors and music label executives, distort recommendation algorithms, and distribute financing for all of the foregoing while concealing the flow of funds. Furthermore, Ridley and Hines named Stake as one of the largest and most profitable illegal online casinos since 2022 and claimed that both Ross and Drake, along with Nguyen, created a criminal enterprise to both promote and operate an illegal gambling platform in the guise of an above-board online casino. The plaintiffs are seeking 3 times the amount of actual damages in the case under RICO and the Virginia Consumer Protection Act, as well as restitution and disgorgement and attorney fees.
He fucked up.
Now, it seems there are alleging that he is participating in one of the co-conspirators in an elaborate streaming bot ring with hiding transactions through Stake, having other people pay that out, buying cars. You remember that gift he gave to Adin Ross? I guess that was quoted in the lawsuit, all to funnel money to boost up his streams. And it mentioned first-hand knowledge. Who is these people?
Stake.us, the suit alleges, was created to bypass restrictions after Stake.com was banned from operating everywhere in the United States. Drake, did you know that? Did you have information about this illegal situation and know that it was banned from operating everywhere in the United States? Oh my goodness. So this whole situation, the website, the stake.us, it was marketed as a social casino. But what bars it is that real money gambling was taking place. And the lawsuit alleges that language was meant to dupe regulators and consumers. You don't have to do this to fudge your numbers, to make it look like you're the most streamed artist of 2025 or 2024. Because I see that all the time coming across anything I'm on online, right? It'll be a blog saying Drake the most, right after the Drake and Kendrick beef, it was a lot of that going on. Drake the most streamed artist of this year. Trying to say, even though Kendrick annihilated him, people are still streaming his music. Which I don't doubt, but he's fudging the numbers. Then it goes on to say the lawyers for the plaintiff says that Drake deployed automated bots and streaming farms to artificially inflate play counts of his music across major platforms such as Spotify. You going to jail.
Damn! That's coming from a goddamn attorney. It's a serious problem. This is not the way. You see, Drake should have left the industry alone. Drake should never tried to sue his record label. You know what I'm saying? And all of your shit would have never come out. And you would have still been out. Kendrick still would have won the battle. You would have had to take a little bruising a little bit. But it wouldn't have been what it is. But nigga, you went. Man, the house is coming down, bro. That's all I got to say. It seems like the house is coming down, man.
Drizzy, come on, dog. Welcome to 2026. Now, the first thing that comes to mind to me is that isn't this the biggest claim with UMG dealing with Kendrick? You went through over a year of a lawsuit with UMG making similar claims, claiming bots, payola, using people to boost up streaming forms. All of these same sticking words was kind of in there. But this time it's alleged that you are the biggest participant. You are the biggest recipient. Say it ain't so. Now, if all of these claims are true and it falls out in court, this is a civil claim, not a federal claim, but it can turn federal, is what I'm hearing, which would be interesting. We have a lot to digest with this. So in between all of these, this George guy was repurposing clips from Academic's page with Stake logo, and I guess he was paid through some of these methods. Then they pointed out some of the other claims that the other lawsuits mentioned, how Stake is getting around U.S. regulations with their social network.
The